Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on, Vix? It's been a while. Shen, you gonna be lurking? Alright, buddy. Enjoy your dinner. Or you gonna be making dinner? Try not to burn the house down. It's been a while, fellas. It's been a while. How's everybody been? What's up, Icebreak? Matthias? What's going on, buddy? Alright, let's do some dailies and then we'll hop over to the CN version. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the half anniversary patch. Hopefully you guys got yourself your Horus. Hopefully you guys didn't all hit for pity. Let's see, 300. We are not doing too good, boys. Checking information? I don't think so. All we got for her was like the drip marketing, right? The little splash art. Melodia, gonna be lurking? Alright, buddy. Sounds good. Have you prepared the banner videos? Is it coming soon? Which one? I haven't really prepared much. Do you mean the summon videos for anniversary? I didn't really get that many submissions. What's going on, C-Meds? If you mean that video, I'm gonna need you guys to send me some footage of your pose for anniversary. Then I can make it. It shouldn't take too long. I think I can do it over the weekend. And we can even submit it for the, what's it called? Actually, it's probably too late. Oh no, it's June 4th for the event, right? The band is incoming for global. Oh, I see. Like a roadmap. No, I haven't done that. Because the roadmap I have on right now, I got a roadmap video, but we are catched up to. Actually, we haven't. I think I got everybody up to hell in there, so it's still up to date. But yeah, I suppose I could do another roadmap video for Hodor and up. So everybody from Hodor up 5.0, I suppose. So I could do that. Waiting for hell is hell. Fair. This patch is almost over, right? We got like maybe 1 month left, and then it's hell. You expecting once hell banner comes? Yeah, I think we can do that. Because the one we have now is still up to date. But once hell drops, then it's gonna be out of date. Then we can make another roadmap video. I'm just gonna do some dailies and then we're gonna switch to CN. Finish my Aether Gazer dailies. My global dailies. As you guys can see, I'm like starving when it comes to these things. And I do this every week, but I don't have enough. For a lot, I should say. That's like enough for like 2-3 characters, and then I'm broke. Um, 14 hours. Oh yeah, I have to do this. In 14 hours, I'm gonna be at work. Yeah, so the new character's looking pretty interesting. Apparently, she's like a dedicated Yuan support or Harmony support, which is like the new resource type modifiers. Or she can be a physical DPS. But I don't know. But that means we're gonna get a new physical DPS for Yuan, right? Or Shadow. No, it has to be support. I mean physical. But she's physical. It's very weird. I don't know. I like how that doesn't interact the ultimate. Kind of cool. That's weird. I still had that. How did he hit me? Every now and then I think the game be cheating. Boy, that did nothing. Bruh. You always miss that little thingy. The little dagger. Yeah, so I think this patch for CN is gonna be a very slow patch. Which is fair. The last patch was anniversary. By the way, did you guys finish the story for this patch on Global? They had some pretty interesting lore stuff in there. think I need one more chapter to finish it. Not even the chapter, because I beat the boss, the giant boss. I think I just need to do the last story. It's like full story. I don't even count stamina to do. I just need to finish that and then I'm done. It's pretty interesting. Oh man, my global account is so OP right now. I think I just need like 2 more characters and I'm gonna be chilling. Actually 3. I need to replace Jermaine and Jinwoo. 4 days, 3 days. Okay, we can ignore everything else. Oh yeah, before I forget. I need to collect my stuff before. Can you imagine if I don't collect these and let the freaking timer run out? That'd be something. And myself. Thank you kindly. And we need to use this. Dude, they would like send these to me in the mail, right? Like if I forgot. It would be messed up if I got them and then they just not give them to me. Let's use the purple tickets. Because they expire, right? We can build pity. Let's just do a 10 pull. Why would it not use the why would it not use the like the purples? What are you doing? I have to do singles. Ah, dang it. It's so weird. Just use oh. Okay. Off rate? Off rate. I actually like off rates. But since it's a dupe, I guess Horus would have been better. But we'll take it. We do like off rates. Alright, give us 1 Horus. Right here. Guess not. Let me see. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way guys, don't forget to save the yellow tickets. Alright, let's go ahead and switch to CN. And we are chilling. Alright, switching to CN boys. Can't be mad at getting Oneroy. Oneroy loves poking you. Good news is she's in a very good team. Shadow teams are very good. Let's see. It's pretty good too. Because last time I got, what's her name? Celine. This time we got Oneroy. Very fitting. Where's the sound for this thing? Oh, it's just super low. Let me know if the game sound is low, guys. Or just push it up a bit. All right. Okay, 200 shifted for maintenance. And this is the skin for the new character. Let's go ahead and pour her first. Oh, we can do the trial. Okay, we're still in this arc. The Shihan arc. And this event pitch is B. Holy moly, this thing is 50 days, 55 days. The patch is 55 days. Ah, dang. Lots of goodies here though. Good amount of shifted. Oh dude, so much of these, which I need for my global account. Okay, looks okay. That's her banner. Okay, joint attack. Is this a rhythm game rerun? Has okay rewards. Shadow of War. Was Onerai featured here before? Was that new? And that's her outfit. Not really my type. And then the trials. Alright. We got her, Osiris rerun, Circuit rerun. The patch is long. Yeah. These patches are ridiculously long. Can you start from the beginning? I want to check my food. Oh, we just got here. We just swapped over to CN. So this is the first look. This is the new character. She is a 10 Yuan dedicated support or Harmony support. Harmony is the new resource type modifiers. So everybody from Shihei up. And 10 Yuan is obviously her Gen Zone. So she supports the Gen Zone or any team that uses Harmony as the resource type. Or she can be a physical DPS. Which is odd because her skill chain partner is Wu Chang, which is a dark modifier. So it's a mismatched team, but Wu Chang is very strong. Is very strong. So I don't even know how I'm gonna build her. Do I want to build her 10 Yuan support, Harmony support? Definitely not physical DPS, unless she's like super busted. But let's I don't know. What do you guys think about the design? I'm not really into furry characters. What do you guys think? Furry characters are not really my forte. Right, let's see. Wait, is it? It says Omega. Okay. Alright. Let's see what her gameplay look like. Yeah, she's physical. The character is called... Is it Lo Wu or Lu Wo? Wuluo. Okay, so this is her name right here. Jade Forge. Wuluo. Jade Forge Wuluo. Interesting name. Okay, if I do the by the way, is the game sound okay, guys? Is it too low? Too high? I wish I could read Chinese, but I got a major in Japanese. You and I both. Good news is we can always just hit the Google Translate. You like this one a lot? The white tiger too? It's perfect? Okay. I hope they don't make me do the trial again. Okay, that's her dodge skill. Like the effect is like that of a Wen character. The turquoise blue. But she's physical. Right, let's do her basics. She has the little teddy bear, which she used in combat. Alright, basics. So basic. I have no idea what any of these things is saying, guys. I have no idea what any of this is saying. Okay, dodge skill. Her dodge skill is just a simple dodge. Her skill 1 is a 2 cast. So cast 1, cast 2. Okay. Her skill 2 is also a 2 cast. So cast 1, cast 2. You can just cast them back to back. It's highlighting the bar. So I'm guessing casting it builds meter. So cast it again and then again. Or is it a hold? Or do they want me to just cast it and fill up the meter? Okay, I guess they wanted me to just fill up the meter. Okay, so when the meter is full, so you're gonna cast skill 1 and skill 2 to build meter on her staff. And casting skills will also build her harmony meter, which is the blue resource here. And once the bar is filled, she have access to her skill 3, which is the teddy bear action. So we're gonna hit teddy bear. And she summons teddy bears. Little kung fu pandas. And they have little staff. Yo, that's kinda cool, right? You have the little bear just attacking this giant dude. Okay, hit it again. I can't really... Okay, I think I need to build meter again. So we have 2 teddy bears on field. It doesn't look like they expire. They've been on the field for a while. Okay. I think this gives us resource. Yep. Okay, so I can hit skill 3 again. Okay, so we got 3 teddies. I have no idea what this is saying, but we got the combo here. We can just follow. So we got 3 teddies, bro. Just going ham on this guy. See how much damage? Okay, 4k. Non-crit. 2k. Yeah, they're doing damage. Teddies are doing damage, right? Yeah, he's doing 6k. The teddies are putting in work, guys. The teddies give buffs. Yeah, they're doing work. Okay, so we can do skill 1. 1, 2, 2. Okay, so that's like a little combo. 1, 1, 2, 2. And I guess if you have 3 teddies plus a 4 meter, you can use skill 3 to do whatever this is. Okay, pretty cool. I guess that's like her strongest ability. Okay, that's super simple. That is super simple. That's her ultimate. Dude, that is super simple. Okay, since we have... Okay, I'm assuming we need teddies on the field to use the super ultimate, which is this. That's pretty cool. I wonder if they expire, if teddies expire. Skill 1 starter. Yep, 1-1. 2-2. And then you would just basic. And of course you have your teddies on the field, basic attacking with you. So 1-1. 2-2. You can alt whenever you have it. Or skill chain. And then just skill 3. Super simple. Super simple. Kung Fu Panda. Bro, I don't think they expire too. I think the teddies just stay on the field. I don't think they expire. That's super. That's unique. That's super unique. Okay, I see. I see the vision. That's super cool. Yeah, I don't think they expire. Little pandas. Seems yeah, this is super easy, bro. After Irkalla and Horus, this is a walk in the park. Literally 1-1, 2-2. Skill 3 when you have your 4 meter, and that's it. And the little teddies go to work. Will we read the kit after the tutorial? Yeah, it would be like a translation since we don't have an official kit. Hold on, let's pull her first, and then we'll read the. We can read the kit here. So we can read her kit here. Dossier. Yeah, so her kit is literally here. We just have to translate it, right? Like this. Because they don't have the translation yet. So it would be, I wouldn't necessarily say accurate, but we could read it and see what she does. But it seems very simple. The wall SS. I'm going for base S rank. I'm going for base S rank. I always go for base S rank. But if we get a double, I won't complain. Alright. Oh, dude. I really was hoping this little stage here was like a new training room. I've been looking forward to a new training room for so long now. We never got it. But we are almost at pity. So we'll probably get her here. In our first 10 pull. Nope. Nope. I guess we'll go to 4 pity. This is 80. What are we, 3 off? Yeah, 3 off. So 1, 4 pity. Hate to see it, boys. 4 pity. Yeah, we built a lot of pity last. Wait, did I build any pity on the? Yeah, we built pity here too. Not this one, but I think this is a guarantee. I mess with that. It's okay though. We had so many S ranks last batch. I feel like the anchor scammed me a lot. They can't really scam you, right? Since you're guaranteed to get her. Every now and then I'll hit for pity, but every now and then you do get like multiple S ranks before you get your guarantee. So sometimes it is scammy when you hit for pity every freaking time. But every now and then it's pretty decent. Alright, Tail. The time's up. Alright, so her being here is very good because now I can use her and leave Jinwoo to Shihei. I need to favorite her. So I can use them, but it's not a do element, which is not ideal. But I feel like that should be fine though. The voice sound familiar in Japanese. It's probably a very popular voice actress. Max Pity. It be happen. It be like that sometime. One time I got no other S ranks while hitting Pity. Yeah, it happens frequently, honestly. But every now and then you get like super lucky. We'll put her at level 80. I feel like next patch is gonna be a banger. I'm assuming we're gonna get a... Shoot. You can make a case for both dark and physical for the next 10 Yuan mod. Shoot. Gunchan or Lulian. I need one of these guys. I need one of these. Or we can buy a new one. I just got one, right? Where is it? Oh. Okay. Wuluo cute. Real animal ears, fake ones like Ketching from Genshin. I think these are real. Is this our first furry character in Aether Gazer? I think these are real. I know Horus have some fake get up, right? Like this. This is fake, obviously. This is super fake, but I think hers are real. I think this is like how she is. Definitely not fake. I have no idea what I'm gonna give her. Oh yeah, we can check her kit if you guys want. Hold on, I gotta switch browser because this one kind of sucks. For some reason, it doesn't translate the entire page. So we have to switch to Google Chrome. Browser. Well, it doesn't even show up. I guess I can just do desktop, right? Okay, desktop. All right. And translate. I don't know why the other browser does not have translate all. You have to do it section by section. Real animal ears, Maspo. All right, so I'm assuming. Okay, it doesn't tell you what the attack is, but I'm assuming this is like basic attack and passive. This is like skill 1, skill 2, skill 3, ultimate, and dodge skill. I'm assuming that's how it's laid out. It doesn't really tell you what they are. So her passive slash basics, it's a 5 strength combo. Deals decent amount of damage, physical damage. Each hit grants crafting points. Okay, so the crafting point is like the forte bar, not forte bar, but the staff. Hold on, let's go back in game. Let's go back in game so I can show the bar. But it just shows the meter, right? It built the meter, the staff. Right. So the crafting points is essentially these things here. Fills the meter. We deal damage. Great. We get some crafting points. And it fills the meter. So that would be, we are on game, desktop. Wait, I can just leave it on desktop, right? Switch back and forth. All right, so grants crafting points. Ahe, Abe, and Agan. I guess those are the teddy bears will automatically perform basic attacks. We already saw that. And the crafting points caps out at 100 points. All right, so we know that's accurate because we saw it in action. That skill is a simple dodge. And this is 1-1. Two. Skill 3 summons the teddies. And we can get the points back. Summon the last teddy. All right. So we know this is accurate. Ahe, Abe, and Agan. Well, those are not their official name because this is a translation. So it's probably super, super weird. But they automatically attack, which we can see here. They are attacking. So we know that's accurate. And the points cap out at 100, which we know is accurate. Even though there's no number, we know. We can just assume it caps out at 100. So that's accurate. Okay, skill 1. You don't think 56 days is too long? Tanaka Takako. Oh, she's new? She's fairly new then? The VA? Tanaka sounds familiar. Alright, so skill 1 can unleash consecutively. We know that. We can do it twice, so 1-1. So we know that's accurate. Does X amount of damage. A successful hit grants 3 to 7 crafting points. So each successful hit with skill 1 will give us meter for the bar here. Let me expand the bar so we can. Wait, can I not expand the bar? Hold on. Expand the bar. All right, 1-1 should give us bar. Yep. 3 to 7. Just give us meter. We know that's accurate. If Ahe is present, Ahe will perform a coordinated attack, dealing X amount of damage. So if you attack Y, I don't know which one of these guys is Ahe, but I'm assuming it's like one of the first two. But if he's present and you use skill 1, oh yeah, he is. He does. This one does come and attack with you. Doing both hits. That's pretty cool. Let's see if I come all the way over here. If you teleport to me, he does. Okay. So we know that's accurate. And he runs over there. And he runs over there, bro. Look at him go. Is he ever gonna make it? Ah, he makes it. That's so cool. So yeah, he'll come and perform the coordinated attack with you. That's pretty cool. They are that's so interesting. That's such an interesting little character. Alright, so yeah, if Ahe is with you, yep, you'll perform some attacks. After casting the skill, the initial and subsequent hit grants up to 30, well, actually up to 20, right? Up to 20 harmony points. And again, this right here is our harmony points. Let's get rid of it by using the ultimate, because enemy characters consume the bar when they use the ultimate. Alright. So now if we use skill 1, we should gain 10 points. If we use it again, oh yeah, it's 20 for the second hit. 10 for the first hit, 20 for the second hit, so 30 in total. So we know that's accurate. Alright, so and that's skill 1. So super simple kit here. So skill 2, again, we can cast it 2 times, does X amount of damage. Each hit will grant a set amount of crafting points. Again, this will change because this is a translation, but we know that's accurate. Let's go ahead and get rid of the bar. And we use skill 2, and we should gain some points. You guys can see we are getting points. Perfect. So that's accurate. If Abe is present, Abe will perform a coordinated attack, dealing X amount of damage. I like how the teddy bears does more damage than our initial hits. That's pretty cool. And if we use skill 2 here, one of the teddy bears should come to us. And he does. He's right here. Gonna run all the way back. Dude, that's so cool. So we can do it twice. Bam. And he's gonna run to the enemy. So we know that's accurate. And of course, we're gonna gain some harmony whenever we hit an enemy with the attack. So pretty cool. She's a DPS or support. According to the Aether codes here, she can be a Tenuan support, a harmony support, or a DPS and physical. So she's both support and DPS. How strong of a DPS she is anybody's guess. We would have to test. But she is both DPS and support. We have to check the numbers though to see how strong her DPS capabilities are. So I'm assuming this is skill 3. Let's see, grants a brief period of invincibility upon cast. Consume up to 50 crafting points. So you can only use skill 3 if you have 50 crafting points, which is the staff meter here. So let's gain 50. Interesting. We have 50 now, but it's not active. Or it's not activating because the initial cast summons the teddy bears and they're already on the field. That's probably why it's not activating once we got 50. Hold on, let's keep reading. All right. So consume 50 and summons the pandas. Okay. So that's why it's not activating. The pandas are already on field, and I think they just stay there forever. So the 50 for the initial cast, once you do it once, like you only have to do it once per battle, essentially. So once per battle, it costs 50 to summon the pandas, but if you have more than 50, that's fine as well. If you have 100 crafting point, it will consume all 100. Okay, fine. Let me see. So 50 will cast a single panda. 100 will summon 2 pandas. So you need 150 to summon all 3 pandas. Gotcha. Okay. Upon summoning, Ahe, Abe, and Agan will be summoned in sequence and remain on the field. Okay. So they will remain on the field. There doesn't seem to be a timer. So once you summon them once, they're just on field forever. That's pretty cool. When attacked by an enemy, Agan will provide support, becoming immune to damage, gaining brief moments of invincibility, and counter-attacking, dealing physical damage equals X. So if your attack, one of the teddies will come and defend you and block the attack. It sounds like we have to test that and see how many attacks it can block. Okay, so it will block the attack and counter attack. This effect can trigger a maximum of once every 7 seconds. When there are 3. When there are 3. So the counter attack can only activate when we have at least 3 teddies on field. Obviously, the max is 3. And can trigger once every 7 seconds, is what I'm getting from this. Okay, Panda type mech. Oh, it continues. This is supposed to be one thing. Yeah, when you have 3 pandas on the field. Hold on, I'm reading it wrong. When there are 3 panda type mechs on the field, this skill is replaced by iron eating control. Obviously, this is the translation and it's not going to be named this. Iron eating control. Hold on, where are we? Iron eating control. Oh yeah, that's the second skill 3 class. So this one here, iron eating control. So once you have the three pandas on the field and you gain 100, I forget what this resource was called, crafting points. You have access. You'll have access to iron eating control, which is super weird. A very weird translation. Iron eating control requires 100 crafting points to cast. Casting will consume all points, obviously. Attack alongside the pandas, dealing an insane amount of damage. I think this is the same amount of damage as Irkalla's skill 3. That is an insane amount of damage. Though when they attack, a gun will not provide support. Harmony gain 30 harmony points after casting the ability. Okay. So this does a lot of damage and you gain harmony after casting it. So we can just test that. Cast ultimate to burn the harmony. Now we have 0 harmony. Now if we use the skill 3, the pandas attack with us and we gain 30 harmony. So yeah. Her is super simple. Super simple. I guess the only thing we can test is the bear's ability to protect us if we're being attacked. I guess we can test that. She's super straightforward. I don't remember the last time we got a mod that was this simple. By the way, is that game sound? Oh shoot, this is not on. Okay. Okay. Oh no, this is gonna duplicate my voice, isn't it? I should. How do I add game sound? Source application. I think it's this one, right? Application audio capture. Okay, I think that's good. All right. So this is where I do all my testing. Level 2. And let's get her. And we just need to summon the bears and see if she can protect us. She does have a skin. She does have a skin. I'll show you in a bit. Yo, what's up, NJ? I say NJ. JN2000. Sorry I missed your message. Let's go ahead and try to summon the bears. We'll do it at 100. Alright, so that's 2. Alright, now we can summon the last one. Alright. Ah. Yo, you saw that, right? Yo, that little bit. That little bit knocked him the freak out. Did you see that? I don't know. Okay, I think now, because it's every 7 seconds, he will protect us. So, BAM! You see? Yo, that's hilarious. That little bear is not playing around. My man got, hold on, 7 seconds? Get messed up. Oh, he didn't get staggered that time. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, is it every second? Oh, hold on. Is it every 7 seconds per bear? Or a single bear? What the freak? Hold on. Okay, he got us there. Hold on. I think it's per bear. Oh, no. I think it's a single bear attacking us every 7 seconds. That's still pretty cool. So let's say you were running her with like Ling Guang, and Ling Guang's shield goes off. The bear would just protect you until the shield comes back. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's funny as hell, bro. The little bear can just knock that dude completely, almost. Hold on. I'm gonna try something silly. Hold on, we have to try this, guys. We have to try this. Shoot. Is there a stage? Oh, that's cool. They updated this thing here. Look at the boss. This is Osiris's boss, right? That's nice. We have 2 as well. That's pretty cool. I need, like, I want to see if the bear can do that to something like Kushafeng. Can you imagine? If the bear could just beam Kushafeng across the freaking map. We don't have Kushafeng, so we'll try this Bifrost guy. Where is she? Oh. Surely there's a limit to the type of enemy the bear can bust around. Hold on, actually, let's see if this bear will protect us. This is the first bear. No, it's not the first bear. Okay. Noted. Alright, this is the second bear. Is it the second bear? It's not the second bear. So the third bear is the one that can protect you. Right. The one with the heart eyes. So right. He got hit, but he didn't get flung around. So I guess not all the enemies can get staggered. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I thought he was gonna get flanked. That would have been hilarious. So big enemies can't be flanked, unfortunately. That's some good stagger though. I love it. All right. Somebody asked about the skin. This is her skin over here. It's like I was gonna say traditional Chinese skin, but I don't think that's actually accurate. It reminds me of Lulian's default outfit, right? Okay, so this is what they're using for her. Yeah, kind of remind me of Lulian's default outfit. And let me see. It costs 127 of the outfit vouchers. Actually, no. It costs 98. But with the background, it's 127. So if you want just the skin, you can just get just the skin for that. If you want the background, I'm assuming this comes with the background. Otherwise, we've been scammed here. Not really my type. No sensor? No, there's no sensor I'm seeing. Wait, there is sensor, right? Hold on. I take that back. It's weird. Hold on. Where's what's her name? Where's why did I forget her name? Not Hodor. What's the girl with the hat? With the cowboy hat? Not Circuit. Ikchar. Where's Ikchar? So I checked it just a couple of days ago. It was for sure censored. It's not old outfits. I guess it's limited since it's a summer outfit. Can I see her outfit here? No, I can't. I was gonna check her outfit. I remember distinctly that it was censored just a couple days ago. What element is the new character? Physical. She's physical. She pairs with this character, which is a dark character though. Good news is this character is super broken. Does she replace Circuit? I don't think she replaces anybody really on the physical team. I think you can kind of run her. You can run her on the physical team, but she doesn't replace anybody. You just can kind of fit her there if you want to. But she's mostly meant to be a 10 Yuan modifier. Or a 10 Yuan support. Can you not? Just trying to see here. 10 Yuan support or harmony support, which is all the modifiers that have the new resource type. So you don't really want to run her with the legacy physical characters. You probably can do it as like a standalone. So let's just say, for example, I wanted to run Toph and Sekhmet, or Circuit, not Circuit, but Widget in Sekhmet, you could just run her as a third, but she doesn't really fit that scene. You can do it, but she doesn't replace anybody from that scene. Hold on, let's check her Aether codes. We didn't do that. Again, this is gonna be super scuff. Hold on. I think blue is DPS. Area hacker. Okay. Yeah, blue's DPS. So you'd want to run this as DPS. Red is harmony support. So this is for all the modifiers with the new resource type exclusively. So you don't want to run this unless you're running people like Shihei, Jinwoo, Wuchang. I think it's just those three, and herself of course, but it's just those three for now. So just them, and they're all 10 Yuan, so that fits into the whole 10 Yuan support thing. And of course yellow is for 10 Yuan, so it doesn't really leave room for our other legacy physical characters. So yeah, none of, like, I guess there are. Let's see if we can find any. This is armor breaker, but you know, not really a big deal. Let's see, when a single target ultimate is used, the entire team gains the entire team recovers 20% of their health. Okay, so that's a heal. If the team leader is equipped with a combo ultimate skill, the team leader's power is increased by 40%. So she would have to be on the team with her skill chain partner to trigger this ability here. So it would be cool for a physical team if it wasn't tied to her skill chain, but her skill chain have to be active. So you can either get the HP restore, or you can get the 40% attack boost here. But you need the skill chain for the attack boost. Otherwise you just get heal. Okay, this divine effect can only be activated when the entire team is a celestial god corrector. Celestial, I don't even know what that means. I guess this means either 10 Yuan. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. So essentially this can only be activated when the entire team are 10 Yuan modifiers. Essentially, this is what it's saying. Upon entering the battlefield, the entire team gains stun effect. The leader's skill damage is increased by 15% when the leader consumes one or two divine energy. One or two divine energy? One or two divine... That's so strange. Independent damage is increased by 2%. Up to 60. I guess it makes sense. So as long as you're consuming energy type, you just gain 2% per energy consumed. Most 10 Yuan modifiers use Divine Grace, right? If I'm not mistaken. So I guess it makes sense. It's just very weird. Okay, when the stacks reach... Okay, when 60 stacks are reached, the duration is extended to 32 seconds. Okay. When the leader consumes 2 or 8 marks. Oh, okay. I think I get it. So it's covering all the resource type within the 10 Yuan, what's it called? Within the 10 Yuan gen zone. So if they use energy, it's an independent damage boost. Okay, when the leader consume marks, I'm assuming that means traces, right? But there's no characters that can consume 8 traces. Hell next. We're getting hell next? Yes. What, a skill up stream? Yes, sir. What's going on, Bleep? Yeah, so who is this referring to? What modifiers can consume 8 traces from 10 Yuan? This is the only trace mod for 10 Yuan, right? And traces max out at 4, if I'm not mistaken. Nobody else uses trace. Does Ulian's functor like give her extra traces? Otherwise, I don't really understand how they would consume 4 to 8 marks. Or it's it stacks or something. Like if you consume 4 and then consume another 4 and then it becomes 8. But anyway, independent damage will increase by 15% for every 1000 points of... Okay, so this one specifically for Ling Guang probably. It's HP base. For every 10,000 points of HP. Hold on. Okay, this is even more confusing. Okay, when the leader consumes 4 or 8 marks, independent damage is increased by 15%. But then it continues for every 10,000 points of maximum XP. That's so strange. Yeah, I think we just need to wait for the official translation. It's like this is breaking my brain. So first you would have to consume 4 to 8 marks. And after consuming 4 to 8 marks, for every 10,000 HP you have, independent damage will increase by 15%. Right? DPS Ling Guang. Oh, Ling Guang uses traces. Gotcha. But 4 max, right? 4 max is the... So I'm not really sure how we're getting 8 here. Unless it just stacks, which is fine. So if you consume 4 and then you consume another 4 and then it counts as 8. Which is fine. Okay, so with a maximum increase of 120%, that sounds crazy high, actually. Independent damage boost provided by this effect when the leader consumes 16 to 32 points of rage. Okay, this is specifically for rage, so base and Lu Wu. Independent damage is increased by 15% for 16 seconds. Okay, this one's super simple. Like that one I get. That one I get. And it stacks up to 4 times. So that's pretty good for base and Lu Wu. No, Zhuming is Divine Grace, I think. Never mind. When the leader consumes 64 or 128 points of energy, the leader's independent damage is increased by 60%. Juming is not energy, it's Divine Grace. Like I'm 90% sure. But she's energy, right? She's energy. And let me see. I think that's it. She's the only energy one. I guess she can get more energy through sigils. And independent damage of the character who is and the damage of her skill chain partner would also increase, which is Yang Zhao, by 75%. Okay, fair. That one makes sense. Lasting until the end of battle. Holy moly, boys. Julian good with I don't know. But you still use Yen Zhao, not Yen Zhao, but Lin Yu over Lilian. But this buff is crazy. Like these buffs are crazy. I'm assuming that all the buffs, or is it specifically for the energy team? This buff here lasts until the end of battle. Because all the other ones have a timer, right? 16 seconds. Independent damage again, 16 seconds over here, 16 seconds. But this one say until the end of battle. This one's very strong for the Wen team. The user apply a gravity status on all enemies on the field, lasting 5 seconds. And this effect can only be triggered once per battle. That sounds very arbitrary. But the effects are very strong. It's like she has something in her kit for each of the 10 Yuan teams. So Yellow Cord is very strong for 10 Yuan modifiers. This one's specifically for Harmony characters, so that would be the 3 Shihei, the new Jinwoo, and Wuchang for now. And herself, of course. But obviously you're not going to use that to buff herself. So there's nothing really here that helps the legacy physical team. Like nothing in here really helps them. Like the only thing they would get is like a little bit of armor break. Inflict armor break. Yep, the armor break. When a single target ultimate skill is cast, the entire team recovers HP. Apart from that, from this specific code, that's all they're getting. So you wouldn't want to run this with the legacy physical team. Of course, this is specifically for Harmony, so none of the legacy physical team are Harmony characters, so you can't use that one either. And this is for DPS. So you could run this and just have her in a team with, say, Ifina, Artemis, or Toph, Sekhmet, Wadjet, Sekhmet, and like that. And you would just have her as a standalone on blue code. Like she doesn't really support physical. Like I don't think she does anything at all for physical. Hold on, let's check her ultimate real quick. So this is the skill chain with Wuchang. Okay, apply damage, dark damage when they activate. Okay. All attribute damage is increased by 15% for 25 seconds. Okay. The user's independent damage is increased by 10% for 25 seconds. And then from Wuchang, you get another attribute damage. A poly member's damage is increased by 15%. So essentially, this is like a 30% damage boost for the entire team. And then the leader's critical damage is increased by 50%. Pretty decent. But again, this is dark character and physical character. So mixed match element. Very good buff though for the skill chain. The ultimate, I think, is this here. Does X amount of damage. It's nothing major. Consume her harmony meter to increase her own physical damage by 20%. So that's what the harmony meter do. Consuming 120 harmony meter, which you can get by using the admin skill to get your harmony meter to 120. The entire team's damage is increased by 20, 22 to 24% respectively, based on the harmony resource level. So I'm assuming if you consume all 120, you just gain 24% for the entire team. Pretty simple. Apart from that, like she doesn't really buff anybody else outside of 10 Yuan in Harmony. So yeah, you can run her as a standalone in Fizz teams, but that's about it. She's not really doing much outside of her own damage, which we don't know how strong she is right now. You don't like this Harmony shield? It's okay. It's not too. You know what? I will say, like, every other Gen Zone might get a character like her. She might be like the first of dedicated Gen Zone supports. Like, she's very good as a 10 Yuan support. Just imagine if every other Gen Zone gets somebody like her. Who was the first dedicated that was Mitsuha, right? Like the first dedicated support. Essentially, she's like the Mitsuha of the Gen Zone specific supports. So just imagine if we get one for each Gen Zone, which would be pretty crazy, right? So now I have like this problem. Like, how do we build her? Because there are multiple different builds we can try here. We can do a build to support Wuchang specifically. We can do a build to support... Actually, I think we should go with this one, right? 10 Yuan. That way we can test her with other 10 Yuan mods. And then of course we can do DPS if you want to play her as a like standalone physical DPS. So you throw her in a team with Sekhmet, Thoth, or Artemis and Athena. You'd use this one. But I feel like this one would be better for testing purposes. That way we can test multiple different 10 Yuan teams and see how she feel. Or we can just go with the Wuchang team. Like how simple she is, and the auto dodge for someone like me who doesn't use dodge. Yeah, the little teddy bears will protect you for sure. And of course you're gonna run her with probably Lingguang, right? So she's gonna be super safe from her own protection from the teddies or just Lingguang's shield. Speaking of Lingguang, guys, she did get a new partner, a new skill chain partner. Look at this. Lingguang X Jiming. Let's go ahead and check it out. Not the partnership I was hoping for, but it's something, right? This is what their skill chain look like. It's pretty cool, right? Lingguang X Ming, and you usually run them together anyway, so not really sure why I didn't make it a triple skill chain with Lingguang, Ganchan, and Jiming, but it's something, I guess. Yeah, so this works. And then the standalone... Well, hold on. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. Because you don't want to run freaking Heimdall standalone. Heimdall standalone is terrible. Ah, dang it, man. I'm not really sure what they were going for with that one. Hold on. Can we check the... Hold on. Can we see the... Can we see the skill chain effect for Lenin? I don't know if they have it already here. They do. Okay. Let's go ahead and translate. Let's see, upon activation, the entire team's getting the Blazing Sun. Okay. That's Lingguang's buff. If there are enemies in the field, reduce their resistance to all attribute. Okay. Interesting. Was that always a thing? For each 10 Yuan, divine... Okay, each 10 Yuan modifier. On the team, independent damage of all 10 Yuan modifiers is increased by 25% for 20 seconds. Interesting. Attack power as water. What? Oh, deals damage as water, yeah. The entire team's melee damage and range damage is increased by 30%. Okay, that's decent. That's a pretty chill amount of buffs. Would be your third though? You would just run Ganchan as the third? Because the Heimdall standalone is very weird. You don't think you run her with Lin? Yeah, it's very weird. It's very weird. Like I like Heimdall, but she feels very weird. Like if she's by herself. Like if you have to cast her ultimate solo, she feels very weird. But the bonus is very good. But I'm assuming you would just run like Lin. I mean Gun as the standalone. Waiting for Ganchan update. That would be pretty cool if they had like a water Ganchan and not a water Ganchan. That would be pretty cool. Then it would make sense, I feel. Oh, of course. How could I forget? The last thing they had this update is this is Thunder, right? Majo for Buzembo. Majo for Buzembo boys. How strong is it? I don't know. But it's here. I hope it buffs the red codes. I hope it buffs red codes, bro. Gun no longer homeless. I mean, Ganchan is not dead. Like in the story, they say she's MIA, so she's just missing in action. So by the time this new 10 Yuan arc like wraps up, we might get a new Ganchan. Who knows? You didn't see the tier list? There's a new tier list? Hold on. Is it here? Still is here. Is this updated? It's global. Okay, this is CN. Okay. Is the new character here already or no? Those are the supports on this side. Yeah, I don't think it's updated. The new character's not here, unless I'm blind. But not for Mimir yet. Do you have like a photo of it, Bleep? Drop it on Discord and I'll check it out. But yeah, this character is freaking broken, guys. And the new cat girl pairs with her. So I think I'm gonna build her as a 10 Yuan support. That way we can test her with the various 10 Yuan teams. Okay, hold on, Blip just sent me the thing on Discord. Okay, so this is the new tier list, guys. Alright, she's still up there. Yo, Water has a lot of holy moly. Buzembo's up here? Yo, guys, Buzembo's up here? Why is Juming here? Did that little buff from Ganchan really put her up here? That's something. What's the new character? Oh, she's up. Oh, okay. Tier 0. Tier 0? She is up here. That is something. So, Buzembo, like, post XXC upgrade is very good, right? I hope her red code get even stronger, so I can play some red code. But yeah, the new character is tier 0, boys. Tier 0 support. Lulien. Yeah, Lulien is up here too. Look at her. She's right. She's right here, bro. Holy. I'm surprised Vertandi is not up here. Vertandi post-access kiss energy is very strong. Oh man, poor Jinwoo. Poor Jinwoo is way back here. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Yeah, this looks accurate. My girl Irkalla, right here. Bodor. I'm assuming Ganchan is up here because Juming's buff. And of course, these are old modifiers, so you have them at high investment levels. But yeah, this looks accurate for the most part. Why is Lulien higher than Brahma? Your guess is as good as mine. Hope Hell works with Juming. I don't think they work together that well. Because one of them would have to be support, and Juming doesn't have a lot of support capabilities. If I recall, like, her support capabilities are very low. I think the same thing will go for Hell as well. Like, she's not gonna do much supporting. And Juming's support is bare. You can make it work. Like, you can make it work. Obviously, you can just run one as a standalone. But it's not gonna be ideal by any means. Like, water support, but it's not really that good. Blue code. But Juming is water support. Let me see. When calculating, was a water resistant shred. The whole same combat resource charging. Yeah. Actually, this could be okay. No. If you have Hell's Functor, this is pointless. You have no resource problem if you have her Functor. But if you don't have her Functor, this could be useful, actually. This could be useful if you don't have her Functor. After calculating hyper blah blah blah, time fracture, and the whole same skill damage. And casting the ultimate, the reset skill 3. Yeah, that's not going to be useful for Hell at all. So you would have to run her probably as a DPS, like a dual DPS team. In Yida Gazer, you can make anything work. You can make it work, but, you know, won't be ideal. Gonna hurt benching you, Juming. Wuluo is called Chinese code. Yeah, pretty much. It's code for the Yuan modifiers, right? Yuan and Harmony. Yeah, but apparently this freaking character's broken, guys. So we're gonna shoot. I feel like setting her up as a Yuan support might be the way to go. Because all the Yuan mods are the Harmony mods right now. So I'm covering all the bases if I go that route. Alright, so we do have triple Aether as a trial here. And we got our Wuchang here. And we can do Ganchan maybe? That's our third. Not gonna lie, I don't know how to play Juming. Yeah, you can either play her slow and just... She's not too difficult to play. She's not too difficult to play. I think some people get put off a little by the fact that you... Well, you don't have to, but animation canceling helps. And her DPS rotation. And people don't like that. But she's not too difficult to play. She just takes forever to get started, right? Especially if you don't have her signature functor. It's rough. Yeah, so let's go ahead and try to build her and just see how strong she is when we actually... Energy management is key. Oh yeah. Without her functor, it is rough. What the frick? What in Dark Souls? What in Dark Souls is that? That's a new enemy type? Alright, so the harmony resource, you kind of want to wait until your harmony resource is full to use your admin skill, because it will consume the harmony resource and grant you the buff and buff the entire team. So far away. That's a cool looking enemy. I like that. Nice little intro here. That was their skill chain. That dude got destroyed. I have SS with Sig. Don't like playing her. Bro, just imagine trying to play her. Well, at least in that team you can kinda you have options, right? You can play Hodor, not Hodor, but Heimdall. In that team you can also play Ganchan. Heimdall and Ganchan are fairly simple to play. I don't know how good like AI Juming is though. Holy moly, I got murdered. Yo, this is cool. Like, we should get more encounters like this. 2 bosses. Like, why isn't this like more prevalent? It's very cool. Yo, I like that. Dude, they need to go ahead and change Hazard Zone or Recurrent to have like 2 bosses like this. That's pretty cool. Okay, how many? All right, so I for sure want to test Bozimbo with her access key. Yeah, this website is crashing today. All right. So we're going to go with this one. So 246. 246 and then the... What is this? Battle Cry. Do 4 and 6. And then we need Battle Cry. That way we can test her with other 10 Yuan modifiers. And she'll still cover Harmony a little. Because if they want me to build both a Harmony set and a what's it called? A genuine set, they're gonna need to give us more resources so we can actually build multiple different sigil sets for characters here. Okay, they're running Battle Cry. Okay, I had just enough. So this is what we're gonna run. Dang, bro. But I feel like that this is tough, dude, because I feel like that's a mistake. Because her skill chain partner is this character, which is a dark modifier. And the other setup is to use this here. Wait, hold on. Increase dark. Okay, this doesn't make sense. But she can benefit from that. Fading Truth. Hold on. Okay, Fading Truth. Increase dark damage by 10%. She doesn't benefit from that. Increase non-dat normal damage of dark attacks by 25%. She doesn't benefit from that. For every dark modifier in its team. Wait, hold on. Like the only way this would be her best in slot with Wuchang is if we have another dark 10 Yuan modifier. Do you have Esther Heimdall? Yeah, the only way this would make sense as her best in slot when you rank her with Wuchang is if we have another dark modifier. Dark 10 Yuan modifier. So I guess this is a very easy choice. This is not the play. That's not the play. Unless the people who made this website know we're gonna get another dark 10 Yuan modifier soon. So with Wuchang and another dark modifier, let me see. We'll get a 12% attack boost. Yeah, but is that worth it? What do you guys think? Is this worth anything? At most, you get a 12% attack boost because what's her name is physical. Wuluo is physical. I feel like this is probably the play. Yeah, we're gonna go with this mode here. I feel like this is. Hold on, what? Oh, wrong character. I was gonna say, where did I get sigils from? Oh damn, I'm poor, okay. Oh shoot, never mind. I can deconstruct. Got a lot of those. Hold on. Let's go to the warehouse. Dude, I didn't use any of these. I should have logged in. I should have logged in. Alright. So deconstruct this. Okay. Yeah, we kinda. Now we can deconstruct those. Bro, and I thought I was broke. I am rich. Heck yeah. Easy. I wish we could do this faster. I wish there was a way to align these quicker. And then I still need to give her decent but then again, she's support, right? I think she's like mostly support. I don't think she needs crack sigils. Or maybe she does. Actually, it does a lot of damage. I was gonna say, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, that was much better. Okay. Okay. Now we need to level 60. I don't know how I get so many of these in CN. My global account have barely any. Hopefully we get good enchants on her. On her rose. Alright, now for the fun part, right? Now for the fun part. Alright. Ooh. Right off the bat, we'd love to see it. Wuluo's name remind me of the council has spoken. Wuluo, Wuluo. Where is that from? The council have spoken. Ooh. Dude, like well, yeah, pretty much since the original Shuhan arc, I kind of tuned out of the main story, but I've been like paying attention to it lately. Well, you know, doing the last batch for global, and it's actually pretty decent. Like the way, like the way they get the world building set up is pretty coherent. Like it makes sense. I missed a lot though. Perfect. You know what we need, guys? We need somebody to do lore videos for Aether Gazer. Somebody to do lore video about like the timeline, why things are the way they are, like piece together all the connections between characters and stuff. previous era, the current era, all that stuff. Just a really, really deep lore guide. That's what we need. Dude, I think this is like a lucky hour or something. Holy moly, we're just getting so lucky. I dog it. And now all that luck is gonna disappear. Once you lock in one of these freaking enchants, all your luck just disappear. Just nothing, bro. Just nothing. Like, who would have thought? Okay, we'll take that. Okay, we'll take that as well. Oh, it's not even locked. I'm tripping. Yep, when physical ice. Love to see it. Ice again. Normal attack damage, if I'm not mistaken. Not even normal attack damage. Damage to normal enemy. It's even worse. Good, we are. That's crazy. Again? God dang it, boys. God dang it. We got 12 of those. Let's hit the warehouse. Use all of these. 100. What's the blue ones? Let me see. Can we buy some here? I actually don't want to buy it here. Yeah, we need to save those for the polls in 2 days. We can buy here. Don't need those. Nothing we need here. Okay, we can buy these. Yeah, we can buy all of these. All right. Surely we'll get something. $400, guys. 400. Surely we can get like 3 good stats with 400 of these things. Okay, skill chain damage. Take that. Okay, loop back. One more loop back and we're done with loop back. Okay, we got the last loop back. Perfect. Now we need straight damage and perks. I don't even know how important it is to give her damage and perks. Ooh, okay, attack. Another loop back. Another loop back. Come on, give me something here. You gotta be kidding me. Straight loop backs. Another loop back, bro. Another loop. What the heck is this, bro? The game is rigged. It's rigged. There's no way. Come on, give me something. Give me an attack, crit rate, crit damage. Alright, we have... Ultimate skill chain. Fire damage, lightning damage, charge attacks. It's not looking good. Last one. Oof. Alright, so if we target everything else, we would get... We need to use 4. I guess that's not too bad. We can target these 4. We don't really have a choice. So we're gonna target attack. Attack. And crit rate. And then crit damage here. Alright, so we're only missing 1 crit. Actually, no, we're missing 1 on each. This one is a dead stat right here. Let's go ahead and... Let's try to get a couple of these, and then if we get nothing, we'll just stick with this build. Let's go ahead and use all of these. Let's go ahead and put her here. This will help us unlock the Aether codes. Raid. Let's do 1. Alright, we got a legendary. So if we can get some more legendaries here. I feel like they should make the enchant things a little more generous. It's kind of rough. But it should be a guarantee. Like if you roll one like 15 times, it should give you like a guarantee or something. It give you something good. Okay, we need 400, so all right, let's fuse everything and see what we got. $39. Okay, we got 100. Let's just see what we get with this. See if we get scam here. Which one had this thing? Come on, give me a damage and perk. Skill damage, physical damage, attack, crit damage, another freaking loop back, bro. You can't make it up. You can't make this up. Okay. We'll take that. We'll take that. I guess we could reroll these for something else. Obviously, if we land with these freaking loot bags, if we land like crits here, that would be good. Let's go ahead and just burn these with no expectation. Yeah, nothing. All right, actually, honestly, we got pretty good stats. We're missing like a couple rows here and there, right? But she have okay stats. She have okay stats. Give her some warps. I'm assuming she's gonna run the standard stuff. Skill 1. Oh no, skill 3. An armor breaker. Alright, so how we looking right now? Okay, we just need some Aether codes. This is for DPS. 10 Yuan support and Harmony support. Alright. Done. Alright, we are looking at 23. And we are missing a couple rows of in our enchants, so if we had them, we would have 24. 24k CP, looking good. I don't think she need any of these. Nope. Wait, are we missing one? Yep, we are missing one here. Okay. Okay, this is 24. Yeah, 24. And we got 51% crit rate. And honestly, pretty good stats. Pretty good stats. Now let's see if she does any damage. So what's over here? All right. What's this over here? Just to see what my rotation look like. Ooh, okay, she's built mostly for personal damage, honestly. A little bit. We're gonna wait until her harmony meter is full. Use this so we can get in the buff. Okay. I wonder if it's worth. I don't think it's worth. Use this and then skill 3. So super. It does good damage. Okay, so I don't think it's worth waiting to get 100 of the, what's it called? I forget what the meter is called. The staff meter to use the teddy bears. They should just pop them at 50. That was early. So teddy here. Teddy here. Teddy here. Yeah, like that. And here you just pop this. Yeah, I think I got her. My teddy bears are going ham. Oh, they're doing damage. Get them, boys. Yeah, they're doing damage over there, boy. Alright. Okay, what do we have for in-game? This is Darken. Okay, Darken Physical. Let me see, Darken Physical. So we can use Wu Cheng here. So Wu Cheng, her, and Ling Guang, right? I just passed Lin, right? Right here. I'm gonna run her. We always run Hell, Majo. Okay, so what would we run? Hold on. Let me see if there's any recommendations here. What would we put Wu Chang in? But they always run Wu Chang main DPS and run her support, I'm assuming. But in physical team they run her as DPS, but with this setup. Can I not run her Wu Chang red code? They also run her with red code as well. Harmony support. I wonder if Harmony support is stronger than 10 Yuan support. I think this is for Dark support here. And this is for Jinwoo support. Let's leave it like this and see what happened. Let's just see what happened here. And then we'll run Legacy.